look what we just got!
8.0 is here!
Getting ready to go for a run, and now we got this. Hopefully our car will be updated soon.
Alright. Well, we got the software initiated. We're getting ready to go on a little run.
And it's gonna be on the water slide!
And it's coming down. So we're gonna wait for about 5 minutes. Radar shows that it's gonna back off here.
Is that a water slide?
It looks like a water slide, huh?
Meanwhile, we'll have a dance party, Model X.
I know, Model X wings, when you spread them, it is actually really cool because the speakers go up above you, so you get a very fun surround sound experience. Okay, we got software 8.0. We're gonna go to a pumpkin patch and kind of test out some of the new features en route to our day at the pumpkin patch. But one of the first ones we noticed right away is the falcon wing. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the key fob to open the wings up here. And the falcon wings have now dramatically increased at the speed at which they close. So with one click here, I'm gonna click it. And so it took 8 seconds for the falcon wings to close before 8.0 upgrade came through. It now takes 6.5 seconds to close, and we'll open one of them up here on the left side. It took 7 seconds for it to open. It now takes 5.5 seconds to open. So a noticeable improvement in the way it opens and closes, but it's still very fluid up and down. It is a blustery day, but a nice fluid up and down motion, and that's one of the many great features of 8.0. We can close it right here this time, and you'll see the quick nature that it does come down. I think they were trying to compete minivan opening times, and they got it, because minivans typically take about 5 to 6 seconds to open and close.
Hi guys, Kim here. We are driving to a pumpkin patch, and we're going to test out the new 8.0. One of the first things that I actually really like is the new function for navigating, or pretty much using the microphone. I can press it once, say what I want, and then press it again to end it, where before you actually had to press and hold. So here is what we're going to do. Take me to Scottsdale Farms.
Yeah, so now it writes what you've said, or at least what it thinks you've said, and usually it nails it. And yeah, one of the cool features with 8.0 is just that right there. Look, there's a car and then a car in front of it, as the radar is able to scan beneath this car in front of us and see the second car forward. So if the guy in front of us doesn't slow down, and the car in front of him does, we'll know that, and Autopilot will be able to slow us down accordingly, so we don't have to be the guy who skirts off at the last second and causes a pileup elsewhere potentially.
And speaking of Autopilot, should we see how that looks with 8.0?
Try it.
Here we go. It is very blue.
Yes, the visual depiction up here has changed. Now it's highlighted prominently with the speed now, your set speed prominently up there. You see Kim kind of took it up and down to 52. That's your max set speed. And now your steering is also highlighted in blue, because people have had an issue where they have inadvertently taken Autopilot out, and then as they have, they didn't realize that they needed to steer. So advanced cruise control was going, but the steering aspect of it was not there. And just a lot of changes here from, look, it's always fun seeing the actual signal show up on the little mini car here. But everything from the temperature set up down below, the numbers are no longer in bold, and there's no borders between them anymore. So the whole look has been fine-tuned. And some of these things, when you think about the software capabilities of the car, it's just mind-boggling how much power it has, because it altered the airflow of the vents and the fan speed in the car. I read in the release notes of the software 8.0 that the fan speed has actually been able to be adjusted so the airflow is more uniform across the entire car.
So when we initially got in the car after 8.0, the screen was actually showing that the seatbelt where our son has his car seat was not buckled in, but it doesn't need to be buckled in because we're using the latches. But it was throwing it off. And we actually saw in the forums a lot of other people were complaining of that same thing, and I'm sure that that's just a little bug and Tesla will fix it. We actually had to override it by putting the seatbelt in behind the car seat because it was bothering us that it kept coming up right there.
Yeah, I just latched it behind there to trick the seat into thinking the person sitting there is buckled, even though obviously he is buckled, but on top of it with the car seat that's latched in. But yeah, it's one of those things that there'll be a quick software fix away, but it's definitely 8.0 related because that's something that wasn't an issue with the previous software that has popped up. It's actually that interesting. Oh, there goes some internal combustion right there. Gosh, it's so annoying. They make so much noise and they go so slow.
Guess what?
What?
Dad,
What do you-
there's Sonic X on my iPad.
Oh, there's Sonic X? Does he have falcon wings? Oh, nice. Hi. Come on, buddy.
It is minivan central here right now, but I don't see one as cool as our car.
Minivan and SUVs, as far as the human eye can see, it is nuts. It just goes and goes and goes. And this is only one side of the overflow parking area, but it's just moms and kids in this nursery that is Halloween themed today with pumpkins and hay rides and all sorts of other activities, face paintings and such. Yeah. Go slowly, go slowly, go slowly, go slowly. Say cheese. Always ready for a photo op. Ah,
I don't know where
so
everybody
pretty.
is. We're meeting friends here and I can't find anybody.
Look at this. These giant trees. Perfect landscape here for picking a pumpkin.
We may have to hold him inside because there's way too many cute things out there.
Yeah, this place has a recipe for disaster with a little munchkin like this. All the kids are here. What are you doing, Liam? You're not gonna ride the goat. Look, it's Kobe Bryant, the goat. Oh, that's gonna get backlash. Hi, we're on Liam's favorite thing, hay rides. We've got Kim's friends, Megan and Teresa, and all the boys here today.
7 boys between us.
7 boys between the 3 girls.
3 girls and 7 boys.
And the girls that see out front are not ours. What is going on? Oh yeah, you got the seeds. Bash a pumpkin. Is it almost there? You got it. Dedication. Oh yeah. So inside the Vehicles tab, when you go into Settings, there's now a new feature here on the right-hand side saying Cabin Overheat Protection. It comes standard turned on by default, and basically what it does is keep the cabin temperature at all times below 105 degrees Fahrenheit versus, you know, getting into the 150s and 160s. But essentially at that temperature, the car can keep its HVAC system going for more than 12 months without depleting its battery, is what Tesla says.
Yeah, that's probably
So-
my favorite feature, especially being a mom. That's something that I can't stand reading those stories in the news. So
Yeah, and you know,
it's awesome. It should be standard with all cars. It really should.
I think it's unique to Teslas because of its big battery pack. It enables you to run the car for a long period, while, you know, with a gas car, you'll be running out of gas. But I think people hear that and they're like, oh, you're absent-minded parents, and it's so not true. You don't have kids if that's what you think is the case, because that's just not how it operates. And, you know, every 9 days a child loses their life in this country alone because of extreme temperatures. So And it doesn't even have to be extreme temperatures. We've had a 50-degree day in Georgia in January to about 10 degrees Celsius, and that's taken a life as well. So you know, the greenhouse effect is rampant in a car, and especially when you give us a little windshield like this, it'll heat it up quickly if you're not.
Not just kids, also pets and dogs. I mean, how many times do you see people who leave their dogs in the car when they go to the grocery store or to a restaurant?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, so it's a nice little feature to have, and it's cool that Tesla is presenting that as an industry first.